Hello and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak with Aldroy Galcone. And in this episode, I'm going to redo the Churro Cookies trial at Diamond Rank and how I managed to beat it with the kind of like a playthrough with no legendary treasure as well as with legendary treasures. So if you haven't seen the previous version of the Churro Cookies trial, the link will be at the top right of the screen. So anyway, Churro Cookies trial, because Churro Cookies is being buffed, he received a brand new costume like everyone, like every cookie that receives a costume, he also gets buffed. But also, Devsisters changed the parameter to make it slightly higher, so it will be slightly a bit difficult compared to the previous version because the previous version I managed to complete that particular trial in the lowest specification possible, but because I spent all of my diamonds, the crystals to grow Lily Bell Cookie, and as well by that accidentally with licorice and this cookie as well. Unfortunately, that makes me unable to sort of finding the lowest specification possible to beat this trial in the lowest specification in terms of like cookies, pets, treasures, and the magic candy, which is kind of a bit of a shame. But regardless, this playthrough should take you to the diamond rank pretty easily. Also considering the fact that the treasure on the left, that also has been buffed slightly, and yeah, so the trial itself takes place in the I cannot forget, it's the village where Churro Cookie's residents live, and that's like pretty much the whole story. Well, there are more parts of the story, but I cannot tell you because it involves major spoilers. So let's just go back to the trial itself. So I decided to complete the first trial without any kind of legendary treasure, and the next attempt will be done in the legendary treasure, with legendary treasure I mean. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you won't miss out anything that I put on this channel. Everything is free, so you won't have to pay anything, and that makes me happy and making this channel grow and flourish even more. Also, there's something about that particular obstacle, the flying fish. I mean, I know that they exist in real life, but I think this is a lake, I guess. I'm not quite sure, but how does a flying fish live in, not in the ocean? I don't know. I'm not really into biology, so comment down below if you know what kind of animal species that is. I mean, a fish, of course, but what fish is that isn't live in the ocean and also being able to fly? So anyway, here comes the last skill, and too bad that despite Churro Cookie is basically kind of like a destruction-based cookie, the trial itself doesn't actually give the player points because the player decided to destroy some obstacles. Anyway, it is time to use the legendary treasure in this particular trial. So legendary treasure equipped, it's on the right side, and let's just start the trial. And my expectation in this particular run is your score is a bit higher compared to the previous one, considering the fact that the previous run actually I did it perfectly. I didn't crash to anything, nor did I fall into the abyss below. Currently, Churro Cookie is being used as the relay in some stages in trophy race. Usually, he is paired with the first cookie to run, which is the Long and Dragon cookie. I've done the trial for both versions, the Diamond and Rainbow rank. You can check it out on both of those trials on the links to the right if you are interested in that. So Churro Cookie skill, it is something that I actually never talked about. Churro Cookie skill is basically, as I said earlier, is based on like a destruction-based kind of cookie. He flies through this by using, I don't know how to say this one. Essentially, he flies by using a wood with his magic and just punch obstacles and destroy them. And then the final part is destroy even more obstacles by using the, I don't know what to say, but this is basically the kind of like a pillar, but it was glazed with chocolate, I guess. I mean, kind of like churro in real life as well. So yeah, and those rainbow jellies, they are pretty tricky to catch throughout this entire level, because, and you know, they appear all of a sudden, and you have barely enough time to catch them. And some of them you just stationary by using those woods right there. So that's the reason why I'm not using the magic compass, even though it's quite tempting to do so. Is because the rainbow bear jellies are actually kind of like really few and far in between, so it's not worth it to use it. Not few, but more like there are a couple of them, especially in the later stages, but it's not worth it to use the magic compass, and you can easily pick them out by, you know, just knowing the time and precision. And before I end this video, I just wanted to talk about the current arena that I'm currently running in. So this particular part is being used as the starting point in one of the previous season of Guild Runs. I can't remember where it was, but I think it's when Cherry Ball is being released into the game, and the Guild Run is being like have a brand new season. I think it's called like Cherry Ball season. I kind of forgot what's the actual name it was. Yeah, and it mixed with like ChurroCookieTrial, which is, I think I'd never done ChurroCookieTrial before on this channel. And so comment down below if you are really interested in that, to see what can I do. So anyway, here's the final skill. I did finally manage to pick up 480 million points, and with 480 million points achieved, it is time to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are entertained and learned something in this video. I'm also Galcon signing off. Take care and bye bye.